The Michigan Ag Commission tables a vote on site selection GAAMP changes. The National Pork Producers Council cancels the 2019 World Pork Expo, and a Michigan farmer is named Spud Woman of the Year. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
The Michigan Commission of Agriculture could vote as soon as next month to modify a livestock sighting provision within the state's Generally Accepted Agricultural and Management Practices, or GAAMPs. The commission was expected to vote on the issue during its March meeting, but tabled it. If approved, the change would remove a zoning provision from the site selection GAAMP for new and expanding livestock farms.
With the decision they made today, we'll move forward with the siting GAAMP as it exists right now, with anticipated additional changes to the GAAMP that will come up at the May meeting of the commission. Well, clearly there were some ideas that the commissioners had about content of that GAAMP. I think the good news out of today is they agreed with the changes that we're heading towards in concept. It really comes down to the details that need to be clearly identified in the language itself.
Plea deals have been reached in the federal cases against Michael Stamp and Melissa Stamp. Michael Stamp agreed to plead guilty to conspiracy to commit bank fraud and providing false statements. Melissa Stamp, meanwhile, pled guilty to failing to report the crime to police. As part of the deal, Michael Stamp could serve no more than 5 years in prison and Melissa Stamp no more than 3 years. Sentencing is set for August 19th.
If you want a car from a company that's been building them for 115 years, get a Ford. If you want a car with driver assist technology, get a Ford. You're gonna want a Ford.
Michigan Farm Bureau strives to keep farmers appraised of laws and regulations pertaining to transportation and road safety. One way they do that is by partnering with the Michigan State Police to publish the Michigan Farmers Transportation Guidebook.
In support of this publication, we are doing programs around the state regarding farm transportation. Whether it be spring, summer, fall, or even winter, agriculture depends on transportation. We're going to be looking at not only the farm equipment operating on the road, but our trucks, whether they be a pickup, a stake truck, a semi, or even the vehicles that are modified for agricultural purposes, as you see here. We hope that you'll be able to attend a program close to you, and if we don't have one scheduled, get in touch with your County Farm Bureau to schedule a program today.
The guidebook contains many rules and regulations of the roads, some of which you may not be aware of.
In fact, in many cases, even the law enforcement officer has a difficult time navigating what the rules are that actually apply to agricultural transportation. That transportation is absolutely essential to the farm. We use it whether it be the tractor and the planter going down the road, whether we're spreading fertilizer, whether I'm taking my product to the market. Each one of those may have different requirements and responsibilities, not only for me and the farm, but also for those that I share the road with. We want to make certain that you are aware of what these rules are, and that will assist not only in making the right decisions for your equipment, but making the right decisions for those that we share the road with as well.
You can look at the Michigan Farmers Transportation Guidebook or download it at mishfb.com. Concerns over African swine fever have forced the National Pork Producers Council's Board of Directors to cancel the 2019 World Pork Expo. There are no known cases of ASF in the United States. However, the disease, which is fatal to pigs but doesn't affect people, continues to spread throughout China and other parts of Asia. There is no vaccine for the disease. The World Pork Expo is typically held every June at the Iowa State Fairgrounds in Des Moines.
Ensure your wishes are carried out and control the future of your farm. Visit fosterswift.com to learn about farm succession planning.
A potato grower from Johannesburg in northern Lower Michigan has been named Spudman Magazine's 2019 Spud Woman of the Year. Allison Sklarzik owns Sklarzik Seed Farm with her husband Ben, where they produce 6 million mini tubers or baby potatoes every year to sell to seed farms. She also oversees the lab. The award, established in 2017, honors a female leader making a positive impact on the potato industry. Allison will be featured in the May-June issue of Spudman Magazine. This isn't the first award the two have received from the magazine. Ben received an Emerging Leader Award in 2016. For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com and the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.